There's a loose puck. There's a shot by Dolman, blocked in front by Patrick Harrison and Brewster. Tracy in the slot, shot and score! Tommy Danger! It is indeed Tommy Danger in the slot as the Demolition start this game off just attacking the net. James Robbins, and it is Tom Tracy with goal number 6 to lead the Demolition in that category. And it's a 1-0 Dayton affair. 18:26 to go in the first. And for the second night in a row between Brewster and Dayton at home, Dayton takes the lead. Tristan Hesterkove's goal. 15:33 to go in the first period, 1-0 Dayton. Now here's Dolman relaying it back for Uhnak, and Dolman sliding towards the left will have a whistle as Tristan Lisko battles Sean Mattak here early in the first period. Lisko's got Mattak's jersey over his face, and Mattak can't see, and Tristan Lisko plops him down on the ice. Tristan Lisko guaranteed one fight a night as he's got that strong determination. He'll knock Sean Mattak down, and both gentlemen serve 5 minutes for fighting. Shoulder, and now here's MJ Graham leading the charge, trying to turn the corner against Lipari, and there's a pass back up to Graham, shot and score! Brian Howdy goes towards his left, and wait a minute, that might not be a goal as we see the net on the left-hand side. Jonathan Constantine not pointing towards the net with his right hand. At least I didn't see it when I popped my head up. And Jonathan Constantine coming up. And now heading towards the scoreboard. That might have tied it for Brewster as that attack crashed right in front of Howdy. Went back towards the goal line. And I think as Howdy was trying to go towards the left, the net was dislodged. And then Brewster, they had it in their slot and fed it right across. Empty net as Brent Wall and Zach Hale are talking things over. So right now it's a determination, see if that goal does count. A lot of the fans sitting in section 38 already signaling no goal, but it's what the stripes say on the ice, of course. As right now all three are talking. So Jonathan Constantine now talking over to Brett Wall, two Daytonians, and Zach Hale listening in. Wall had the last goal of the game in the last minute of regulation as Danny Carter from the near point fed it up across, and Wall redirected it past James Robbins as the shots on goal say 2-2, but actually that is the correct amount. It's tied it to Dayton and Brewster on the shots, but it's 1-0 Dayton right now. Brewster did score, but right now Jonathan Constantine talking to Brett Wall, trying to see if that's a goal or not. 5 Demolition members in their defensive zone. And it looks like we'll have a drop in center ice. The goal is good for Brewster. And we're tied up at 1, 14:53 to go in the first. Brewster ties it up. With 10:42 to go in the first period. Dayton back in their attacking zone. Loose puck, and Milligan unable to slip it through. Dolman with the back, pushes it home! Goal for the Demolition! Michael Dolman with an impeccable chance. James Robbins down on his back. Dolman could not push it in the first time, but it matters how you do it. He does it the second time for his 4th goal with the Demolition. He's got 10 points on the season, and Dayton has reclaimed the lead 2-1 with 10:34 to go in the first period. Towards his attacking far corner behind the goal line. Scully now looking for DeLong. It's still Scully's puck. Spent time with Danville and Steel City last year and scores! For face-off circle, John Scully, 2 goals in 2 nights as Dayton and Brewster tied again at 2. John Scully, he leads the Bulldogs in goals again, now with 7. He'll lead the line towards his bench. Fist bumps all around for the visitors. And we're squared away at 2 with 9:08 to go in the first period. So far in this game, Dayton's Tom Tracy scored, Tommy Danger, And then Brewster scored. Marcus Mitchell on a relay back to him. Dayton would get back the lead by Michael Dolman. And then John Scully, far face-off circle. Towards the neutral zone, his pass finds the Dayton captain, Brian Marks. Tom Tracy now at the near point, going for Dolman. Dolman and Tracy scoring tonight, and there's Uhnak! Score! Martin Uhnak tallies his 5th goal in the season. Tic-tac-toe as Tracy to Dolman, back to Tracy, and then Tracy goes towards the slot, finding Martin Uhnak, top shelf. That's where the goals are kept, and Dayton leads 3-2 with 5:38 to go in the first period. As Brewster working in their attacking zone, pass hits off the boards in front of the bench, and Schwartz swipes away. Judd Warren knocks it down. Schwartz asking for a penalty, not getting one, as we'll have a squeezing of the boards. Milligan turns it over. Patrick Harrison, and here's Harry Mahesh against Nathan Judd Warren. Judd Warren with a size advantage for sure, but here's Mahesh just hitting into the hips of Judd Warren. Harry Mahesh doesn't care who you are. He's got an invitation for you to the muscle show. Harry Mahesh, 5'10", 190 pounds, against a 6'5", 225 Nathan Judd Warren. And Mahesh has shown he will fight against anyone. He doesn't care who you are. Harry Mahesh. Welcome to the Harry Show as Harry Mahesh makes his way in the box. Nathan Judd Warren, 2 for Brewster. As both those German are going to serve 5, we might see him head to the locker room because they're not getting out in the first period as we have 3:40 to go. 3-2 Dayton in the first. Shots on goal read Dayton 10, Brewster 6. Mono with a goalie, and it'll sail on high. Tracy, however, does get the rebound. And for Dolman, score! Michael Dolman pours in his 2nd goal tonight. Dolman now with 5 goals on the season. Towards the right of James Robbins. He gets the pass down low. He knows what to do. He'll pour it on home. And Dayton has their biggest lead of this weekend. A 2-goal lead over the Brewster Bulldogs. 4-2 with 15:05 and rolling to go in the second. Now up for Dolans. Dolans up ahead. Here comes Johnson. Johnson in a pile of red jerseys. He's tangled up. The puck's underneath him. And here's Dolans. Score! Ryan Dolans. He'll help out his friend Alex Johnson. The puck's underneath the Brewster forward. It comes coughing out. Dolans hits it up high over Brian Howdy. And this is a 1-goal game again. Dayton 4, Brewster 3. Ryan Dolans his 3rd with Brewster on the season. Gives us 7 goals. And we have yet to hit the halfway point of this match. Wall and John Scully meet up for the face-off center ice. And it's recovered by the Bulldogs. Looking to tie things up. Here's Brad Townsend against Nikolai Obolstein. Obolstein with a couple fights against the Demolition, but this one is his first against Townsend. And Townsend makes quick work of the giant 6'2" Nikolai Obolstein. Townsend throws him down, and Townsend's face is turning as red as the Demolition jerseys. Brad Townsend, he likes to throw him down. He did just that. Townsend listed at 5'10". He throws down Nikolai Obolstein, and that's the 2nd time tonight the Demolition, although outsized by their fighting partners of Brewster, they throw him down. Mike Zanella and Alex Johnson assist on that last goal, by the way, from Ryan Dolans, his 3rd. It's 4-3 Dayton, and we just had Brad Townsend and Nikolai Obolstein square off on the ice, and Townsend, after a couple good shakes, rattles him down to the hard ice. Back trying to feed it towards the door of Brian Howdy. Now Henderson working a 2-on-1. Henderson looking towards it, score! Derek Schwartz, power play goal! that 2-on-1 difference provides Dayton with their 11th power play goal in the season. Schwartz handling the left-hand side of things, and he gets that pass, and he will rip it across James Robbins. And Dayton reclaims another 2-goal advantage, 5-3 with 13:36 to go in the second. Towards the left, looking for Harrison. Harrison can't get it off towards the right. Ian DeLong having trouble. And now the Bulldogs. Harrison score! Pestrikov! Pestrikov scores again for the Demolition as Harrison, having trouble on the far boards in the neutral zone, turns it over, and Dayton gets right to work. Pestrikov deep, and there's a score for the Demolition, and it's a 6-3 lead, and a swapping of the goalies. It occurs with 8:09 to go in the second. James Robbins is out of the game. And Carter pushed away as Dayton now in the neutral zone. Schwartz trying to tangle up, can't turn the corner away from Ryan Dolans. We'll have a whistle, and it looks like Dayton might be. Oh, there's a shove on Alex Johnson from Cody Milligan, and John Scully now held up by a Demolition member. That's Derek Schwartz. That's broken up by the linesman, and Dayton will be going on a penalty kill as Milligan makes his way to the penalty box. And Jonathan Constantine points towards center ice. It'll be a 5-on-4 for the Brewster Bulldogs, with Mike Pearless in the net. Sean Matak and Harry Mahesh have a word with the referee. And Derek Schwartz going in the box too. Our face-off circle, down low, off the post for Mitchell, and Mitchell cannot take it twice. Mitchell finds Graham, 15 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Hale going strong and score! Zach Hale scores with 11 seconds to go on the 5-on-3 for his second goal as a Brewster Bulldog, and the Demolition lead cut down to 2. It's 6-4 in favor of Dayton with 5:14 to go in the second. Zach Hale with now looking at his options, heading towards the slot, turn around. Sean Matak not getting him any space. Uhnak breaks away. Now Easton Oliver, shot and score! Martin Uhnak! Uhnak with 2 now to join Michael Dolman, and Martin Uhnak, as of late, he's feeling the fire as he puts in another goal. He's got 6 on the season, and that gives Dayton 7 goals. That's the tie for the most. They did that against Berlin in the win at home. 7-4, Dayton with 12:18 to go in the third. One more Dayton goal, and that's the most scored in scoring 32 goals. They now have 39 off the side. Martin Uhnak with a second, and Brian Howdy denies Brewster. There's one, it trickles behind, and it goes past the red line. That's a goal for the Brewster Bulldogs. Howdy slowed it down, but not enough as that trickles through the 5-hole, and Dayton touches it behind the red line, and it's now a 7-5 lead for Dayton over the Brewster Bulldogs. And I believe Zach Hale might have had an important piece on this one too. That might be his second one. Remember the one earlier, it was credited to Marcus Mitchell. Mitchell has 7 now. It's 7-5, Dayton with 11:59 to go in the third. By Tristan Lisko and the body of Harry Mahesh. We're back at full strength. Schwartz has the puck out of the box on a 2-on-1 shot by Milligan. Score! And that, my friends, is not only the franchise record for most goals in a game, but that happens to be Dayton's 40th goal on the season. And looking at the standings for tonight, they now eclipse Brewster, who has 39, and Dayton with 40. Just a couple away from the Dashers and the River Drivers, and Dayton leads 8-5, 6 minutes to go in the third, and Dayton looking for their fourth win on the season. Cody Milligan with the goal. Up ahead, looking at beat Zanella, empty netter hits the post. 13 seconds left. Here's Uhnak. The goalie is still not on the ice, and Brewster is playing a glorified game of keep away. They don't want to give up 9 tonight. 5 seconds left. Matt Tack's going to hold it, sweeps it into the neutral zone, and that's the game. Your final score tonight: the Dayton Demolition 8 and the Brewster Bulldogs 5. With the win, Dayton improves to 4-4-3 on the season, and Brewster drops to 3-7-2. A great rebound win for the Dayton Demolition after losing a heartbreaker last night to Brewster. They come back and put 8 upon the duo of James Robbins and Mike Pearless, and they win over the Brewster Bulldogs 8-5. Your Premier Health post-game show will be next with the 3 stars of the game, and we'll be right back after this. Here on the Dayton Demolition Broadcasting Network, spearheaded by Gem City Sports Network and FHL Live by Point Streak.
So you see, son, good manners are very, very important. Someday, many years from now, when you're a grown-up, you'll be a man.